In the last episode, we showed how AI learned to speak like us, to sound helpful, convincing, human. But there's a consequence we haven't faced yet. Because when machines can generate voices, faces, and video on demand, proof stops being proof. This episode is about the people whose job is to decide whether reality itself has been forged. As generative AI improved, reality itself became negotiable. In 2023, a deepfake audio clip of a CEO was used to authorize a fraudulent transfer. The company lost millions. That same year, a fake image of an explosion near the Pentagon briefly moved financial markets. These were not pranks. They were economic weapons. Insurance firms now require verification. Before approving large claims, newsrooms analyze footage. Before publishing, law firms authenticate digital evidence. Someone has to decide, is this real? That someone did not exist 5 years ago. They now form the front line of trust in a synthetic world. Meta launched the Deepfake Detection Challenge with over 100,000 videos. To train and benchmark these experts, universities now teach digital forensics for AI-era media. This profession exists because when reality can be fabricated, truth becomes infrastructure. These guardians do not slow progress. They make it survivable. They exist because power without restraint becomes collapse. And AI is power. The more capable our systems become, the more society needs people who understand what should not be done. The ethicists, the auditors, the verifiers. They are not obstacles. They are stabilizers. They are the O-rings of a synthetic world. But even with guardrails, a new economy is forming. One that doesn't require a corporation, or a lab, or a degree. One that allows anyone with knowledge to build intelligence. The next chapter belongs to the individual, to plumbers, to teachers, to fitness coaches, to accountants, to people who realized if intelligence is programmable, then expertise is a product. This is the App Store moment for thinking. This is the rise of the custom GPT entrepreneur. If you're someone who wants to stay relevant in a changing world, you belong here. Like this video so more people who think like you can find it. In November 2023, OpenAI quietly launched something that changed the shape of work. Not a new model, not a new algorithm, a marketplace. The GPT Store. For the first time, anyone could build a specialized AI assistant without writing code, without joining a tech company, without permission. All you needed was one thing: expertise. Within 6 months, more than 3 million custom GPTs had been created. Not by engineers, by teachers, by accountants, by fitness coaches, by writers, by lawyers, by hobbyists who knew one thing deeply. A new profession emerged overnight: the custom GPT builder. These are not programmers. They are translators. They take what they know: tax law, fitness training, admissions counseling, real estate, immigration policy, local regulations, niche workflows. And they turn that knowledge into intelligence on demand. Consider one accountant in the United States. He built a GPT trained on IRS publications, small business scenarios, and the most common questions his clients asked. It doesn't file taxes. It explains them. It answers, "What can I deduct? How do quarterly payments work? What happens if I miss a deadline?" He charges $20 per month. Within months, he had thousands of subscribers, more income than his private practice. A fitness trainer built a GPT that designs workouts based on available equipment, injuries, time constraints, personal goals. It doesn't replace her. It scales her. She earns thousands per month from a tool she built in a weekend. A college counselor created a GPT that doesn't write essays for students. It asks questions. It helps them find their voice. It mirrors her process. She now reaches students in countries she has never visited. This is not automation replacing professionals. It is expertise becoming software. In the same way, the App Store turned millions into developers. Custom GPTs are turning experts into product creators. You don't need to code. You need to know something and know how to express it. This flips the traditional hierarchy. You no longer need a company to distribute your knowledge. You no longer need a platform to sell your thinking. You can package your experience as intelligence. For decades, expertise was locked inside people. Now it can be instantiated, cloned, distributed. This does not make experts obsolete. It makes them multiplicative. A teacher can now teach 1,000 classrooms. A consultant can advise 10,000 businesses. A niche specialist can reach a global audience. This profession did not exist 2 years ago. Now it pays real money. It is not speculative. It is happening. But this economy has a shadow, because while some build tools, others are building the scaffolding that makes those tools possible, and many of them do not share in the upside. They label, they moderate, they clean for pennies. The next chapter is uncomfortable because it asks, who actually bears the cost of intelligence at scale, and what kind of future are we building beneath the interface? The answer lives in the data mines, in the physical world, in the places where AI becomes material. This is the global divide. This is the ghost work, powering the age of machines. Every revolution has a visible surface and an invisible foundation. The Industrial Revolution had factories. It also had coal mines. The internet has cloud platforms. It also has undersea cables. AI has models, and it has bodies. We talk about the cloud as if it floats. It doesn't. It sits in data centers the size of football fields, powered by rivers, cooled by oceans, built from copper, silicon, lithium, cobalt, and rare earth metals. Every new AI job depends on miners in Chile extracting lithium from brine, workers in the Congo digging cobalt by hand, energy grids burning fossil fuel to keep servers alive. AI is not weightless. It is physical, and it is expensive, but the deepest cost is human. Behind every fluent model is a massive, invisible workforce. Researchers call it ghost work. Millions of people across the global south, in Kenya, in Uganda, in the Philippines, in refugee camps, in prisons, spend hours performing micro-tasks. Is this a face? Is this hate speech? Is this a weapon? Is this a road sign? Is this medical advice? They label, they flag, they clean, they correct. They are paid per task. Sometimes pennies, sometimes fractions of pennies. Their labor trains the systems that automate the future. Investigations by Time and MIT Technology Review found that many of these workers have no job security, no benefits, no union protection, no visibility, no ownership. They do not design AI. They feed it. They perform the cognitive equivalent of factory line work, but without a factory, without a badge, without a floor, only a dashboard and an algorithm that tracks speed. Some workers report seeing thousands of violent images per day, others moderate hate speech in languages they barely speak. They absorb trauma, so machines can appear polite. This is not accidental. It is structural. AI demands clean data. Clean data demands labor. And the cheapest labor is the most distant. The result is a new global division of cognition. In the North, people build tools. In the South, people maintain the substrate. We often ask, will AI eliminate jobs? But a more honest question is, what kinds of jobs will it create? Some are creative, some are empowering, some are entrepreneurial, and some are precarious. Scholars warn that the real danger is not mass unemployment, it is mass subemployment. A world where millions are employed, but with no stability, no leverage, no future. A world where humans serve algorithms they will never control. This is not destiny, but it is trajectory. Every system reflects the values of those who build it, and every labor market reflects what society is willing to tolerate. AI does not decide who becomes invisible. We do. The same technology that creates prompt engineers, ethicists, synthetic designers, entrepreneurs, also creates click workers, labelers, moderators, digital janitors. Emergence cuts both ways. The future of work is not a single outcome. It is a fork, and the direction depends on where we place power, because AI does not replace labor, it rearranges it, and rearrangements always produce winners and shadows. So where does this leave you? If you look at the jobs AI is creating, a pattern becomes clear. AI is not replacing people, it is replacing tasks. The jobs it eliminates are repetitive, predictable, rule-bound. The jobs it creates are interpretive, adaptive, judgment-based. They exist where meaning matters, consequences exist. Context cannot be automated. Prompt engineers do not code, they direct. AI trainers do not compute, they decide. Synthetic data creators do not observe, they imagine. Ethicists do not accelerate, they restrain. Custom GPT builders do not replace expertise, they multiply it. And authenticity specialists do not generate reality, they defend it. These roles sit at interfaces between machines and people, between capability and consequence, between automation and responsibility. According to the World Economic Forum, AI will create 97 million new roles by 2030. 85% of them will not involve building AI. They will involve deploying it, governing it, interpreting it, constraining it, explaining it, protecting people from it. The future does not belong to those who can write code. It belongs to those who can apply judgment, hold context, navigate ambiguity, translate between worlds. If you want to position yourself for this shift, the playbook is simple. First, go deep in something real. Healthcare, education, law, agriculture, manufacturing, finance. AI needs human expertise to be useful. Second, learn to work with AI, not to build it, to direct it. Understand what it does well, where it fails, how it hallucinates, how it misleads. Treat it as a tool that amplifies you, not a rival. Third, move to the interface between technical and human, between automation and reality, between systems and society. That is where the new jobs live. 5 years ago, no one predicted prompt engineers, AI ethicists, synthetic data designers, deepfake analysts, custom GPT entrepreneurs. They emerged because machines became powerful, and power required stewardship. AI will change the world, but human judgment remains the O-ring. Small, fragile, indispensable. And history shows us what happens when we forget which part actually keeps us in the sky. The future is not something that happens to you, it is something you position yourself for. The series continues. Stay curious. If this investigation helped clarify your thinking, help us reach others navigating the same questions. Share this with someone building their future. Subscribe if you want to keep exploring how systems really work, not how we wish they worked. And if something in this resonated, leave a comment. Tell us which skill you're cultivating, what you're building, where you're placing your bets. These conversations matter. They're how we figure this out together. The future isn't built by algorithms alone. It's built by people willing to think clearly about what's changing and what endures.